be saving this one. Confiscated. Back into the fray.
You picked the wrong fight. You're mine.
Tempest Whirl.
Strike.
More where that came from.
Dragon Swarm.
Ready and ready. I can carve through armor.
Mega Ray. Annihilate.
What's my strategy?
A chain between heaven and earth.
Void Blast. It's wide open.
It
Void
won't
Blast.
escape me.
Slice.
Void
Lost in pain.
Mirage.
Air thrust.
You're
Already
mine.
in a bind.
Winds of heaven. Will this
Does it hurt? Tempest.
Void
Your
Blast.
death.
I can handle
Sorry
water.
to trouble you.
Hear my you do the same for me. Field.
Hits on.
Glacial Spear. Here's evil.
Slice.
Freeze laser.
You picked the wrong fight.
Catapult.
You're mine.
Field. Lunar corruption.
Range
For the
block.
top
It's go
pile.
time.
Devastation.
Armor
Heaven
will
and earth.
save you.
Annihilation. A wailing banshee of lightning. Arch Seal. Take scream not in your
bathed in
dream.
blood.
It's over. Radiant Pierce.
Slice.
Lightning and death.
Bloody howling.
Here, let me help. A chain between heaven and
Negative
earth.
gate.
Slice.
A wailing banshee of lightning.
Void
Lunar
blast.
corruption. By the power of water. Carve down through
everlasting
blood.
Void Blast.
Negative
Between
gate.
heaven and earth.
Void
On your
Blast. This one's
Lunar
all mine.
wailing banshee of
Air
lightning.
pressure.
Eat dirt.
Divine
Do it.
fire.
Light.
Rebel.
Astral energy.
Say no more.
Shine. Radiant light.
I'm not done.
Of regeneration.
Where are you going?
Strike. You're finished.
I'll smash you. Regenerate.
Wind
I
astral
owe you.
energy. Lightning condensed.
Slice.
Allow me to help.
Void
Thunderblade.
blast.
By the power of water.
Slice.
Between heaven and earth.
Can you take it?
Lightning.
That
A
moves.
wailing banshee of lightning.
Here comes a big one.
Shine.
Radiant light.
This is looking good.
Regeneration.
Arcane
Regenerate.
waterfall. Pierce field.
Let us take to the
No.
Stockpile.
Can't end here.
I couldn't make it. In time, from beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with blood. Resuscitation. Breath of life. Heal my with the earth.
Shining. Not on my watch.
Allow me to help. Can't get out of this.
Here goes. I'm
Take it.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Tornado. I'll grind you in the dust.
Resuscitation. Will this help? I've still got some fight left in me.
to me. Seismic
Void blast.
Healing circle. Wind astral
Slice.
energy.
Elusive
Dig
needle.
in the wind.
Not today.
Air thrust.
Tornado
Take this.
drive.
Chain between heaven and earth.
It's over.
A wailing banshee of lightning.
Raining blast.
That'll bring you down. In here.
Elusive death. Now or never.
Lightning condensed.
No further.
Healing circle. Now
Slice.
something special.
Void blast.
Chain between heaven and earth.
Catapult.
Water. Hear my call.
See
Lightning.
what I can do.
Slice.
Catapult.
In here.
Shine.
Is this it?
Don't give up.
Regenerate. Regenerate.
Can't be
From
real.
beyond,
More where that
imbue
came
this
from.
vanquished.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Better if you don't get up.
Heal.
Thanks so much. Resuscitation. Tempest
Not
Wall.
done yet.
Celestial Ready. First aid.
Catapult.
Void blast.
Raging storm.
Forgive me.
Hear my call. Spread. Oh, sparkling stars of light. Rain down and purify all. Spread.
It's go
Lightning strike. Thunderblade. I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Try harder. My turn.
That'll bring you down. Oh, sparkling stars of
Try
light.
harder.
Rain down and
Take this.
I'll heal you all.
Ignite. Take this.
Can you take it?
Healing
Right.
circle.
Okay.
I didn't think you had it in you.
Focus. There'll be time to congratulate me later.
Nothing much I can say to that. By the power of water. Here, let me help.
Denied. The tempest
We know how
take
to pull
this.
myself together. I'll be saving this one.
The tempest
struggle.
Bathed in
There!
blood.
Got
Rending
winds of
bloody
heaven!
hell.
Here goes! Not in your dreams! Annihilation!
Negative
Raging
gate.
cascade!
It's in your hands now.
You pay for that!
Here's the angel! More with that
Point fire!
Dance in the wind!
Ready and rare.
I'll bring you back
I
to
can
energy!
carve through armor.
Malevolence! Arctic resuscitation! Sealed! Here's a healing
rest
art!
for the wicked.
First aid!
Let me free
All
you of your
disasters
power.
made one!
Dispel.
Come forth the healings of purity!
Ignite!
Radiant love! Here! Nail
It's gonna
strike!
shine!
Right, look out!
Force of
Where are
regeneration.
you going?
Regenerate. Your hearts are being interrupted.
Flame, reload!
Nothing gets by me.
Sorry.
Forgive me. This is my fault.
Corruption!
You reflect
By
on
the
thy
power
sins.
of water! I'll heal you all! A new lease on
Resuscitation.
life! Luna Flora! The fight left in Glacial Spear! Pierce the
There,
evil!
it's go time!
Raging Great Blazer!
I can carve through armor.
Spread! Purge malevolence!
Take this.
Arctic Lunar Corruption! Free Blazer! Dance in the wind! Air annihilation!
Dragon Sword!
Flame!
Here I come! I'm not done!
Now!
Blow away! Double in an instant!
Impact cross.
I'm getting the hang of beating things first try.
Now it's just her. Faria, can you hear me?
Please
Faria.
don't, please don't summon nothing else.
She's preparing another summoning!
Oh gosh.
The art she's casting is way too powerful to control. At this rate, her body won't be able to take much more. Dohalim!
Forgive me.
You could have just shot that this whole time. Why didn't you do it? You could have prevented this. Seriously? That's all it took, just shooting it?
Man, I thought we were goners.
Everything okay?
Yes. She's only unconscious.
Not her. I meant you.
Shion, please. Can you treat her?
I can try, but I can't promise she'll be back to her real self when she wakes up. All I can do is heal her physically.
We're not even supposed to be in here.
She's not really
Maybe
into
it'd be
that.
better if we moved her to somewhere a little safer. Don't you think?
In that case,
I'll take her off your hands.
you? Avakir, what are you doing here?
I was curious what you were up to, so I took the liberty of following you to find out.
Oh,
I
how
overheard
convenient.
what you said about Tarnigan, about how he really died. I'm sorry, I had no idea.
And you believed me? What makes you so sure I wasn't lying?
I like to think I know you a little better than that, Dohalim. Give me some credit. I'll take Faria. Leave her with me. I know better than to ask what you're up to. But whatever it is, I hope it all works out.
Thank you.
He seems like a good friend.
He hasn't changed. He never was one to stand out. Instead, he was always hanging back, worrying about everyone else. As for Faria, it's always the closest to me who get hurt.
You don't seriously blame yourself for what happened to her, do you?
Somebody got to her, to strike back at me. Someone who knew me well enough to know that I'd hesitate to fight back. And the same goes for you as well. Neither you nor Faria would have lost loved ones, if it wasn't for me.
You're wrong. Kelzelik was the one who killed my brother, under orders from Almadria. As for Tarnigan, if it weren't for the crown contest, he'd still be alive. That and the whole damn hierarchy that makes it possible. But that's why we're fighting. To put an end to this whole messed up system that treats people as expendable.
Indeed. Ridding society of this blight is really the only way I know how to atone for my sins.
You can't atone, Dohalim. I know it hurts to hear, but those people are dead. No amount of soul-searching or trying to make amends is going to change that. Forgiveness, acceptance, those ships have sailed.
So I just forget the harm I caused?
No, the opposite, in fact. You remember. You never forget. You keep it in your heart always. And then you go on living. Not for those already past, but for those still alive.
For those still alive.
Kisara's right. So long as we've still got breath in our bodies, we can make a difference in the lives of others. Lives being the operative word.
That's what living's all about. Being able to still make a difference. Punishing yourself for the past won't make the pain of your conscience go away.
Only fixing the problem in its stead. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. You have to live for tomorrow, Dohalim, not for yesterday. And not only that, you need to live for yourself, and for the change that you still can be.
I shall try.
Don't forget, we've still got a mystery to solve. The Forbidden Zone, remember?
Shion,
Huh?
thank you. You have my deepest gratitude for what you did for Faria.
Glad to be of service.
I'm glad we could stop Faria without hurting her.
You all did much for her as well. I'm most grateful.
Oh, shucks. We're on the same team, right? Let's move on.
Hello, people. Oh boy. Hold on, I'm typing something. Okay, then. Okay, Mallory.
Do you think Faria was really being controlled by someone?
Certainly seemed that way. The question is, who? The Red Woman?
The same person who's behind all of this, I'll bet. Whoever that is.
Brainwashed or otherwise, the feelings of resentment she holds towards me are real.
Someone used her because they knew we'd hold back. If that's not playing dirty, I don't know what is.
It does tell us one thing at least. Someone here in Lenegis is watching us. Someone who means us harm.
There's no question. That attack was meant for us alone.
By someone capable of getting inside a person and manipulating them like a weapon. We need to find whoever it is, fast.
Oh boy. Alright. Best by putting
What is it, Rinwell? Do you hear something again?
Yeah. It's that voice.
The will of Dana's astral energy.
What? There's so much astral energy. But where's it all coming from? It's almost like it's alive.
uh-oh, the Thorns.
That was the spirit channeling ceremony just now. No, it was more than that.
What the hell was that? It felt like everything was on the brink of... like the whole world was seconds from...
Oblivion. It's the same vision as the one my Thorns show me. A vision of impenetrable darkness that swallows up us and everything else.
An empty void.
I tell you, the difficulty of matching a foreign dialogue, that's got to be difficult. I don't know if Japan made Tales of Assyria. I assume they did. But Tales of Arise. But seriously, that's just got, I mean, I'm going to have to go back and listen to the Japanese version. I just have to know how they all sounded.
A nothing so complete and dominating that there aren't even words to describe it. The end of time.
The visions of the apocalypse you've been seeing. If I'd known how bad they were,
What could you have done?
So, everything we just saw, those were Naori's memories, right?
That's right. It was as if her innermost thoughts were speaking directly to us. At least I know they weren't mine.
If these are her thoughts, I'm assuming she's obviously the voice. And she apparently, I guess she got turned into extra energy, and she's guided him slowly but surely. That's my assumption.
That power flowing into her. It reminds me of Shion's Thorns. If they're what's responsible for all these visions she's been having, then maybe...
Maybe my Thorns are made from that same astral energy?
If that is the case, we just found the missing link between your Thorns and what happened here 3 centuries ago. No, more than a link. Perhaps even the very heart of the matter.
I've never felt astral energy so powerful. What was that?
If it's the same energy your Thorns are made of, it must be dark astral energy, right? And isn't that something only Renans have?
Correct. Dark astral energy is possessed by Renans alone.
And when enough astral energy gathers together, it develops its own form of sentience. If so, maybe that complete oblivion is exactly what the Renan astral energy's will is wishing for. But why?
I don't know. Will can be a pretty vague thing to nail down. It's more of a feeling, just like the will of Dana.
It seems that everybody has some contributing purpose, honestly, to everything but law. Darlene got insight. The Kisara's like a maternal figure, to a degree. Of course, you got Alvin as the leader and, comforter in his own right. You got the historian and astral energy reading, Renwell. Of course, you got, you got Shion. You got Shion as she's the plot driver, technically. Has she contributed to the plot? I guess she's there for Alpha and Alpha's there for her. But Law really gives, to be honest, more. I'm just tagging along because I got nothing else better to do. He doesn't really contribute, like, story-wise. He's fine when fighting, but it's like he's honestly like the black guy that just contributes, doesn't really anything to the occasion. Just, I don't get what's going on. I'm confused. I'm just like, you.
But the will of Dana is made up of astral energy too, right? And if that's what's been showing us these visions, I don't know, should we really be getting so involved with this thing?
Dana's will would never want Oblivion.
But you can't say that for sure.
Cut it out, you two. Squabbling over theories will get us nowhere.
Let's keep moving. If it's Dana's will showing us these memories.
Yeah, it feels like law doesn't contribute much when it comes to the thinking aspect and theory crafting.
And I'm as clueless about its motives as any one of us. But if it could lead us to the truth, then I want to find out more.
Shion's right. All we can do is keep going. If these really are Naori's memories we're watching, there could be truths in them I was never aware of. And I think they may be the kinds of truths I need to confront if we're going to keep fighting.
One thing I'm ready for is for you.
I'm sorry about what I said earlier.
You to
Come on,
change
let's go.
Finally, we begin to understand what the Thorns are.
Yes, and their source. A ceremony that occurred 3 centuries ago.
But we still don't know how to get rid of them. I just hope we can find a way.
That was automatic. I was trying to read the next story.
Soon, we might very well learn the truth behind Shion's Thorns, as well as my own past. I have to be ready to face anything. Whatever happens. I just need a little time first. I want to make sure I go into whatever comes next completely prepared.
Is there no fast travel point at all? Hold on. Let me equip my good old, my good old trusty run like a coward ring. I don't want to fight if I don't have to.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Let's heal.
Hey, that
I'm glad to see Renwell can cook too. Though I take notice I barely have anything to
But did we have to spend so much?
Now let's see if I gotta fight those enemies again. It seems like I might have to. Holy crap.
forgive you!
Lightning can got some fights are better left unfought.
Is it too late to talk?
I guess they're saying we can't just walk past everybody. Like, no, there's gotta be some people you gotta fight.
That vision we saw. It was as if it was meant specifically for us.
What do you make of it? Do you still think the will of Dana might be involved somehow?
Maybe it's trying to tell us something. But what?
Well, it could be supernatural. You know, like seeing dead people, messages from beyond the grave, ghost-type stuff.
That's your grand theory? That we're being haunted? Come on, Law.
Wait. He might be closer to the mark than you think. What if a person's thoughts and deeds were to somehow become indelibly etched into the ether of a place? And what if those with a connection could then somehow pick up on them?
You think that's what it was? Some kind of message someone left here for us?
I am merely entertaining the possibility. Whether it was Dana's will, or somehow connected to the Sovereign and Maiden's powers, I do not know.
Okay, back up a sec. You're saying that if a place is full of enough astral energy, it can somehow show us events that happened centuries ago?
More to the point, how does that much astral energy gather in one place anyway? Seems unlikely it happened naturally.
Whatever it was, it survived here intact for 300 years. Whoever left it for us, the strength of their intent is beyond doubt.
The strength of their intent.
Alright, people. Really? Alright, people. I'm going to save it here. I'm just now reaching the level I would have been able to beat those two beasts back in that underground castle. I'm just now, after all that fighting. Oh, welcome. You're just now getting here. Congratulations. Goodness sake. I guess. If it helps. A crit critical hit rate when attacking an enemy that's also currently attacking. I guess. Alright, people. Till next time.